fresh milled flour. Let me tell you. So these are wheat berries. This is a whole grain. These are put into a mill and it gives you flour. The difference between fresh milled flour and store-bought and white flour, those are the same thing, they're used interchangeably, is this. This is what I just showed you. This is a whole grain. These are wheat berries, which make flour. All these aspects, the middlings, the germ, the bran, and the oil, and the endosperm are all part of this grain. They're just like broken down, right? So store-bought flour only uses one part of the whole grain. It just uses the endosperm, which is the carbs and the proteins within that grain. The fresh milled flour uses everything. It uses the bran, which is high in B vitamins, which is high in soluble and insoluble fiber. Fiber fills you up so you're not overeating, and it cleans you out so you're going to the restroom regularly, your digestive tract canal, all that other good stuff is working fine. The germ is the life of the grain. It has the antioxidants, the vitamins, the minerals. The oil is what causes flour to go rancid. Once you crack open that grain, the oil, after about 24 hours on, it starts to oxidize, it loses nutrients, and it causes the flour to go rancid. So back then they decided, how can we create a ways to make flour last longer? Sifting came in. So when they started sifting it, they sifted out the oil, the germ, and the bran, which are the most nutritious parts of the grain, leaving us with just carbs and protein, which are pretty much void of nutrients. A lot of our diseases, ailments, sicknesses can be traced back directly to the overconsumption of processed foods. Flour being one of those. We were not meant to consume just the starch and protein. We're meant to consume the whole grain, but store-bought flour, to make it shelf stable, has sifted out the best parts of the grain, leaving us with just basically like nutritionally deficient fluff. So bread is not bad. Bread is good. In fact, Jesus compared himself to bread. He said, I am the bread of life. So if you think about that statement, that means that bread can be life. He said, man shall not live on bread alone. That means that man can live on bread alone. Bread is not bad. The way it's processed nowadays is what makes it bad and what makes it unhealthy. So do a little research on what fresh milled flour is and whole grains. Whole grains are so good. Whole grains contain 90% of all the vitamins, minerals, nutrients we need. And wheat alone carries 40 of the 44 essential nutrients we need to survive. Bread is good, my friends. Have a good day, guys.